Tell us a little bit about how you started in spinning and producing, and how you got to where you are today.
It actually started, I think, for us a long time ago, about, 15 years ago? A long time ago. Me and SOHA were in junior high school together, playing in bands. He was a keyboard player, I was a drummer, and, we used to have these jams that sounded god-awful, but he was actually really skilled and, and kind of moved on with education in music, and I kind of took a different route. I kind of dropped out of school and spent a lot of time doing computers and stuff like that, and then as we got a little bit older, we realized that we both had strong skills in different places, and we brought them together, and it ended up being a really, really magical thing. It's no words can kind of describe what's really come out of it. It's kind of a dream.
I think a lot of people have a very hard time understanding unless they get into house music. I know me myself for many, many years, it just sounded like someone was banging pots, and then one day it was like, oh my God, this is the greatest shit I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Like leave your problems at the door, come back when you're done. And but it sounds like you're more of the musical talent and you're more of the engineer. Am I right on that? Or
No, I think that we've both traded off our talents to each other. So, yeah, I started out doing more engineering and programming kind of rhythms and stuff like that. And he started out doing more like keyboards and melodies and synthesizers. And then he kind of taught me a lot of the stuff that he knows, and I taught him a lot of the stuff that I knows. And now we're both pretty much on the same tip. We did come from more of a live music background, and Soha pursued that live music background to a very full, a very full level. And whereas I kind of got more into the techno and that kind of stuff. And so really, like, when we came together and we brought live music versus techno together, house, whatever you want to call it, it's just a mess.
Yeah, it's totally. In the end, music is music. So, like, when you get into any kind of opportunity in this industry, it's a blessing. And it's, no matter what it is, it's like even in house music, when you got four on the floor, even myself coming from like a, musical background of different varieties, being able to express yourself just with the four on the floor, it's a possibility. And I love it. And it's, we've been blessed by even being from Toronto, that's been getting such a great reputation as like nationwide as far as progressive house. Other artists such as Deadmau5 and John Aquaviva, which is like these are the pioneers, and we're the new guys on the block. But like, I don't know, it's thank God I'm here now, and doing what we love.
Yeah, we love to share the vibe. It's been, it's been a dream of ours to get our music out there, to get it heard, to share with our peers. And Toronto's kicking ass right now. Canada's kicking ass. There's some serious flavor from all over this country. There's been so many hits, so many underground massive records. I mean, I could list off a ton of guys, that are coming out of the scene. We took over Beatport. We're taking over iTunes. We're taking over the planet, man, and it feels excellent because I'll tell you what, we love England. Listen, England influenced so much music, but for so long, we weren't able to access that market. We weren't. It was those guys ran it. Everyone was from there, England, Germany, France. And finally now, we have a voice. Finally, Canada has a voice in this scene. It's the internet. It's the new generation. And, we're so lucky to be at the forefront of it. It's awesome.